There is a lot of power in your thoughts and your words. Today I want to talk about positive self-talk. We all talk to ourselves. It's your thinking in your brain. You think thoughts and they're there. You're always thinking. It's real hard, especially me, to quiet my mind because, I think a lot. I've always thought a lot. I can get real obsessive. So I want to really zero in on your thoughts today, how they can be empowering, how they can improve your self-esteem. They will improve your relationships, boost your health, and can make you more money. So I want you to stay tuned because I'm going to talk about how your positive self-talk can help you in each one of these areas. If you're new to my channel, I'm Rhonda. I talk about how you can have a better relationship with yourself using spiritual principles. I talk about change, motivation, and mindset so you will have a better self-esteem. So let's get into this. How can my self-talk be empowering? Your thoughts have power, and you can choose to go negatively with your thoughts. They disempower you. Or go positively. It's very empowering. And then your self-esteem. Positive thoughts boost your self-esteem. You feel better about yourself, so therefore you will try things that make you more confident. You feel like you're worthy. You're worthy to be the person you are, and that to have what you have and do what you do. And then it can build relationships. Because my philosophy is, if you want better relationships, improve the relationship with yourself. And if you have positive thoughts about yourself, your circumstances, and your environment, you have a better relationship with yourself. So you'll have a better relationship with other people. And then your health. If you ruminate on the past all the time, you're going to get into depression. And if you worry about the future, then you're going to have anxiety. And depression and anxiety can affect your physical health. We know it affects your mental health, and it can affect your spiritual health. So it's very important to have positive self-talk so that your health is better. Worrying is just praying for something that you don't want. And then it can make you more money. Well, how can this make me more money? Well, if you have more confidence, you feel like you're worthy, you'll go after that salary increase. Or you'll apply for that better job. You might look for opportunities. Believe that they're coming your way. And that can lead to more financial gain. You will never change beyond the way you see yourself. So it's real important. Man, I had some bad, negative self-talk. And I got into recovery, and I became very aware of how I talk to myself. The counselor really pegged in on this, I just really talked horrible to myself. And I was attracted to people that would validate that for me. That's the people I would pick. Say my picker was broke. And those people would validate those things that I thought about myself. That I wasn't enough. That I was ugly. And I was fat. I say today, I wished I weighed what I weighed when I thought I was fat. It's 20 pounds ago. And then, I can't do anything right. My life's always going to be a mess. What's wrong with me? Just all of that. And it came from the beliefs. Those beliefs. And then my thinking was bad. And my self-esteem suffered. My relationship with myself sucked. I like to describe it as I had a committee in my head. And these committee members, it's the shitty committee. These committee members were fear and envy and comparison and self-pity. And they would circle up, and the put downs in this committee would just in my head, and they would come at me from all directions with envy and fear, afraid I wouldn't, was unlovable. Nobody was ever going to love me. And those are the belief. I believe I was unlovable. And I would tell myself that nobody, if they really knew me, they wouldn't like me or care about me. And it was just all this negative self-talk. So my life was a mess because of that. If you don't go within, you will go without. So I had to go within. The thing I've learned today, I am the CEO of my committee. And I can give them different names for their departments. That fear, I can assign perfect love with faith. And to that envy, if change that to, if they can do it, I can do it. Or if they can have it, I can have it. And comparing myself. I have to remember I am unique. The way I do it is the way I do it. And it's good. I'm good enough. I'm good enough. It's true, that old Native American tale. There's a white wolf and a black wolf. And whichever one you feed will win. You can't have a positive life with a negative mind. And so I learned to take and make a list of those negative statements. And then ask myself, is this true? So I would switch it over here on the other side and put the opposite. I'm ugly. I'm a beautiful child of God. I'm fat. I'm a healthy weight. I can't do anything right. No, I do a lot of things right. And I would look for evidence for the positive statement. Look for evidence. I work with people, and this is the area that I like to address right off the bat because it causes more problems. It was the core issue in my life. I have to really focus on that negative self-talk. I'm going to talk about a hack that really works well to do this. It's called a habit anchor. And so you take and you do the list of the negative statements. You tell yourself. Ask yourself, are they true? And then you look for the evidence of the new statement. And you get 5 statements, positive affirmations, positive self-talk, and you memorize them. And then you anchor this new habit to an already well-established habit. And I like to use the suggestion of washing your hands. During COVID, it was a big push to wash your hands and to wash them for 30 seconds and to sing happy birthday. Well, this is a great opportunity to attach these positive affirmations to washing your hands. So you wash your hands, and instead of singing happy birthday, you recite these positive affirmations, and you begin to anchor the new habit. And if you do this every time you wash your hands, it works. It really works. I know that this is something that I have to work on. Personal growth is never one and done. I work on it always to better myself. My committee will show up. My committee's awake and they've already had their coffee before I wake up. And I haven't had my coffee. And they start in. And I have this new committee member. I don't know when she showed up, but she's pretty loud and proud. And that's, I'm too old. And I have to counter that with, I'm vibrant, I'm healthy, I'm youthful, I'm active. All of those things to tell myself. And I do that when that plays. They're like tapes. I know some of you youngins, don't know what it, don't know that much about a tape recorder. But we used to do these cassettes and it'd have a tape on it and we would reuse them and tape over. And that's what you have to do with this negative self-talk. You tape over it with a new one. You replace it. It doesn't get removed. It gets replaced. You replace it. And I want to really challenge you today to think about what you're thinking about and to really write that stuff down and counter it and then anchor it to an old habit and go for it. Your life will change. You will become empowered. Your self-esteem will be better. Your relationships will improve and you will go for that job interview. You will start a new business. You can do those things if you think you can. If you like what I share here, please subscribe to my channel. It lets me know that you like what I'm doing. Hit like, comment below. Tell me your negative self-talk and what you're going to replace it with in the comments below. And then you can watch my next video and I will post that here. And I've got a blooper for you at the end, so stay tuned. And remember to be you on purpose. And she had that statement. And so I worked with her to find evidence. She had a college degree.